So today I'm going to be showing you how to fix a problem on your Dodge Caliber. This one's a 2008. Now the problem we're having today is, let's say you're going to shift and perhaps you're in park but your car is really in reverse, or let's say you're in neutral but you're really in park. Basically, wherever your shifter is at, that doesn't match up to what gear your car is actually in. I'm going to show you how to fix that. That's to do with your shifter bushing. It's a plastic piece. It's a common cause on this. It's a common break, that little plastic piece will break. So here today we'll be showing you how to fix that, how to address that issue.
Hey guys, I'm Jordan and you're watching Fixbook. After watching this video, your car problems stand about as much a chance as this laptop does against my hot leg. Now, make sure you stay tuned so you can see what happened to the laptop at the end of this video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below.
Okay guys, and here's the tools you're going to need for today's project. We got a flathead screwdriver, a regular ratchet. It doesn't have to look like this, but just a probably 1/4 inch ratchet with a 6mm socket there. And then you'll need your new shifter cable bushing, the part. And I've got this right here because I'm going to tell you the part number. I don't know if you can see that or not. Here you go. This is the part number 680-64273AB. The one is not necessary, but you're probably going to have to get this from your Dodge dealer. This isn't a part that you'll probably find at AutoZone or Advance. So with all that said, we'll go ahead and begin today's project. Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do today is first we'll do the e-brake, lift it all the way up as high as it'll go. That'll kind of get out of the way for you a little bit. Next, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pull this piece up because we have to get rid of this piece right here. So in order to do that, you're going to take a flathead screwdriver and kind of lift up. This guy will just kind of pop out, and then you're going to do the same thing here on the other side. There we go. And then the next thing we got is we have two fasteners. It's going to be a 7mm fastener or a Phillips head screwdriver. So I'll go ahead and just zap this guy off. I've got one here on the other side as well. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to pull down and away, and that'll undo this side, and you're going to do the same thing for the other side. And once you've got them down out of your way, you'll be able to pull up on this guy, and this is still going to be hooked to the cigarette lighter thing down there. And basically you have an unplug, which I'll show you here in just a second when I get the camera set up in a better position. You're going to have to unplug this plug down here, so we'll see it in just a second. Okay guys, and here's the cigarette lighter connection, the electrical connection I was talking about. And basically when you're just looking down, you can see a more lightly clear piece of plastic. There's two colors of plastic on that gray. The one to the right, you're going to be able to push and squeeze out. That's how it comes out. So once you push and squeeze, you'll get that out of your way. Then we'll be able to just pull this guy completely out of our way. So trying to do this one-handed here. Now we'll set this guy off to the side. Next, we're going to be dealing down here, and I'll get the camera set up so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay guys, now here's the piece we're actually replacing. This is the broke one. This is what it's going to look like. And I want to kind of describe it to you before I show you what I can underneath the thing, because it's going to be really difficult for me to get a position on it with the camera, so you may not be able to see what I'm talking about. But basically, you have a male piece sticking out, and what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece, it's going to snap on, and then you've got another, it's this little cable with a little circle on the end of it, and you're going to snap that over top of this piece. So that's why it's not working correctly, because the cable is, what it's done is it's slipped off, and this male piece is just, when you're shifting, this thing's just moving around without actually being able to shift your transmission. So now we'll try and take you under there and try and see if we can't show exactly what I'm talking about there. So we'll just be snapping this piece over that male part and then getting the circle and the cable snapped on over this piece right here. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to get to it. We're going to come in right here, and I'm going to just kind of try and sit here and show you what I'm talking about. So hopefully you got an idea how we got here. And now if you just reach up, there's going to be this cable here, and hopefully you should find a broken little white piece down here or something from when it broke, or it may still be sitting on there. Now if you take your finger and you lift up, you'll be able to find there is a piece sticking out there, like a male piece sticking out there, and you should be able to slide it on. Now the problem is it's not going to stay on because the bushing is broken off. So what you're going to do is you're going to reach up behind, and there's going to be that little peg sitting off there. You're going to take your white piece, our new white piece here, we're going to snap it on there, and then we're going to reach around and snap this guy on top of there, and that'll fix the problem, and then we'll be able to put everything back together. Okay guys, now I went ahead and installed the white piece on the peg, but because I wasn't able to do it with only one hand, I had to have two hands in order to do that. And one thing that got in my way is this cable right here. Now you can pull, I'm gonna try and do it with just one hand here. You can pull this guy out of the way and then reach your left hand up in there and stick it on there. That's the way I was able to do it. It's kind of difficult. And then this guy, it's kind of difficult with this guy in your way. So then when you're done, you can just snap that guy right back in. And then we'll see our guy right back here. Now I'm just gonna reach up and it should just snap in. I may use two hands to make sure I get it on there good. But I've got him snapped on, and then I'll reach in and snap this guy on. And then everything else, putting it back on, it's gonna be pretty easy here in just a second when I go to put it back together. If I see something difficult going back on, I'll share that with you in just a moment. Okay guys, and one thing I ran into already when I was snapping that piece on, I was showing you to snap on, it's easier to come from the other side. We were on the driver's side, but come to the passenger side, reach down there with your right hand, you'll be able to feel all that stuff you were just working on, and then just pull it towards you and you'll hear it snap on. That's the easiest way to go about getting the cable. And it's not a cable, it's a rod connected to a circle. Earlier I called it a cable. So now here, and just hang tight, and just a second we'll see if there's anything else. Alright, and going back together, it's pretty easy. Just remember this piece and the other side. When you're getting it back in there, you're just going to push down and kind of push over, and it'll slide up in that notch. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then this piece, you know, it's just going to snap back in there. It doesn't just snap, you're going to kind of have to push and kind of push that way and push down at the same time to get it to pop back in, but it's not difficult really at all. And yeah, just don't forget to hook up your cigarette lighter. Just snaps down. A trick about that is, see, there'll be a cutout and a place for a notch. Just match that up when you're snapping it back in. That make it a little bit easier. So that's pretty much it. That pretty much concludes today's project. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch all my new videos, which publish Mondays and Fridays at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will see you then.